Just hanging out the window, not worrying about a damn thing. Maybe a squirrel. Hello everybody, it's Marceline. And today, we are vlogging with dogs. Dogs? Vlogging. Dogs? Vlogging. On a hike, of course. You know, I often wondered, why is it that we have to pick up dog crap, but no one has to pick up the horse crap? Like, where's the rules in that? So today we are doing more or less of a mental health hike, I would call this. You guys, I have massively failed at vlogging today. Granted, this is technically my second vlog ever doing. I think I'm doing phenomenally well, but still, kind of hard to vlog when you have a backpack full of stuff and you have 2 pit bulls, you're holding poop, and a tripod all at the same time. I'm just saying, it's not easy. It is a skill to be had.
Letting you know there's a mountain lion like lurking around up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh really? Is he on, he's on the trail? Did you guys see him?
I'm crossing the street towards the
Probably went back into the bushes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Letting you know.
Yeah, for sure, thank you. But now there's a mountain lion somewhere. Shit. I don't know, y'all. She said it's lurking somewhere in the bushes. But anyways, back to the point. Today's journey. I was a single mom and had a lot going on. Like seriously, I had to pass away. And that was in November. Then I totaled my car. No, actually the funeral was in September. Then I totaled my car in November and I moved in December. So it's a lot of events that's happened in the last year, I should say, more or less. And if you add COVID on top of all that, I didn't have COVID. I'm just saying the scenario of COVID on top of everything else. It's kind of a hard journey, but I never think of it as, I never think about it being difficult because I don't know. I think everything's a mindset, you know? Mindset is pretty much everything. Mindset is what you have to have the right mindset in order to handle certain situations. If you don't have that certain mindset, then you can go down the wrong path. Talking about, depression. Depression can lead to drugs. All types of stuff could happen. So I pretty much avoided, thank God, I avoided the drugs, all that crap. So I never had any issues like that. But I can't sit here and say that I've never been depressed. I think we all have. I have learned to become conscious of the moment that it happens. Because the moment that it happens, I purposely go and do something different. Like today, I was feeling a lot of down and I didn't really have any parents. So I sometimes think about these things during a holiday, like my birthday or Christmas. And I'm prepared to feel that way because I can't help it. I'm only human, right? I'm prepared to feel the way I'm about to feel, but I'm also prepared to do something about it, consciously do something about it. That way I'm not going down the wrong path mentally. We have a big problem with mental health in our society. Huge. And I don't feel like we're treating mental health the way that we should be treating mental health. Do you know what I mean? Like we're medicating, we're over medicating at that. And we're not dealing with the root problem of why someone's feeling the way they feel in the first place. is often overlooked. And I don't know. I wish I could help people with that. I just don't know. I don't know how. I'm not a counselor, y'all. I just got my degrees in broadcast journalism and sociology while being a single parent. Earned a double degree when I got out of the military and moved here to LA. And I've been on my journey ever since. And this journey that you guys are on with me currently is my second life journey. Second life meaning that I've kind of done, I think I've done my work. Literally, I've done my work, guys. I have raised my son. I have literally been in the military. I've paid my dues to society. I've helped people along the way. I've done a ton of volunteer work, like a ton. But now, I don't know. Now I'm not giving up all those great qualities of helping others. I just know that it's time for me to finally focus on myself, and not just for the benefit of me. It's for the benefit of like my future success and my mental health, guys. Like, mental health is so important, and oftentimes we put ourselves in situations that are not good for our mental health, and we are not realizing what we're doing while we're doing it until after the fact. And then you look back and say, shoot, you know, that that probably wasn't such a good decision, or, you know, I tend to put myself in a situation oftentimes where I'm helping people, right, with their problems. And sometimes their problems become your problems. It's just the way it is. And if you're already dealing with your own problems and you add on everyone else's problems, then you got like double problems, yo. You can go ahead. You have double problems, and it's already enough. It's already too much to live. It's already too much. So why give yourself double problems? You know, like, why? My thing moving forward is take care of myself first before I take care of others, because I literally my entire life have been taking care of other people. Literally. Is that a fly? And I'm still taking care of other people. Yes, I refer to them as people. Come on, guys, let's go. She did. My mama raised me right. I am out here doing things, y'all. I am doing things. I am definitely doing things with my tongue hanging out. This is how you know I'm happy. I am out here doing it, y'all. And I am just myself. I have nothing really to say. Because I really don't care. I am perfectly unbothered by you. The point of today's vlog was really for it to be a quick one, and obviously to sort of relay a message that will hopefully help somebody out there who may eventually watch one of my videos. Eventually. Hopefully soon. Sooner than later, y'all. Sooner than later. I'm trying to build my channel. Eventually. I am a prime example of compartmentalization. I think that's a word. Compartmentalization. Meaning that I have stored so much. Away in my brain because I just couldn't deal with it at the time, right? I had to punch through life, like always punch through life. And now that I've sort of came to a halt, more or less, and I don't know if COVID had anything to do with that, or maybe the fact that I moved out. I think it's a combination of both. Since those two events happened, I've had time to reflect, right? Because I wasn't like rushing through life, trying to accomplish, trying to achieve, trying to like satisfy other people, trying to help everybody, trying to like consistently sacrificing your time for other people. I've had time to reflect. Flies everywhere. God. Flies. Why are there flies on me? sometimes when you reflect, these things that you stored away for so long tend to surface, and then you have to deal with those things that are surfacing because you didn't deal with them before. Not saying that it's bad for you not to have dealt with them before, because we tend to mask. That's just how we are as humans. And people don't want to deal with problems. It's so, I mean, I understand because I just contradicted myself. I told you I don't want to deal with problems, but that's because I've been dealing with them for so long. But it's like we're constantly in a state of fakeness where we have to like store away things that's happened, or store away this and not deal with them and not talk about them, and pretend like we're these happy people in society. And I'm sorry to let you know, that shit only lasts so long. There's only so much that you can sort of fake, if you will. Because we're humans and we deal with things, and you can store things away, but you can never forget about them. You can store all you want and compartmentalize all you want, but you can never erase these things that has happened in your life, or, you know, things you've dealt with, or you get my drift. So I honestly think, what is my message? I think my message, honestly, is, especially for like some of you younger people, if you're ever going to watch my channel, is to simply deal with things. You don't need to deal with them right away, because sometimes you can't. Things take time. You have to heal, and healing takes time, of course. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is not to fully compartmentalize. You need to deal with the issues so you can heal from these issues. That way you can move forward with your life and not have to be so burdened by these things that you've stored away, you know, for so many years. Acceptance is a huge, huge thing. So I do believe accepting your problems, or accepting things that have happened, or accepting who you are, is a lot of the journey. It's like, I would say it's 50% of your journey is acceptance, because if you accept something, you can learn to deal with it, or learn to be one with it. Acceptance is everything. Like, that's just how I feel. And it could be subjective. It might be acceptance for me. It may not be the same thing for you. But I choose to accept that X, Y, and Z was meant to happen, right? And that I, instead of compartmentalizing it, that I need to deal with it, then accept it and then move on, as opposed to like having something happen and then just throwing it away in your brain and moving on without even taking a look at it and accepting it. Well, taking a look at it and analyzing it and learning from it, and perhaps draw from those experiences a silver lining, or something like that, and then accept it. And then feel free to compartmentalize, because obviously you cannot throw it away, you cannot erase it. So feel free to then, you know, store it back in your brain and move on with life. Because if you don't, like, you might tend to, and I've done it, trust me, I'm guilty of this. You'll tend to carry it with you. And carrying it with you can ruin relationships. It could ruin your outlook on life. And it could really tremendously negatively affect your future. And you don't want that. So I'm hoping that I am shedding some light and hopefully motivating some of you with my 2 dogs. They've accepted who they are, right? They've accepted exactly who they are. Blue, and this is who they are. We don't get anywhere on our walks, you guys. This is a constant everyday thing. We gotta stop at every tree, every bush, every piece of grass, everything. Does it smell that good? Does it really smell that good? Does it really smell that good? Does it? Let me me smell. Let me smell. Really, Blue? Come on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes. Here it comes. And 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Actually, it's not happening. He's very particular. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. You got it. It'll be 2 hours before we get home. Just saying. I'm hungry. All right. So that concludes my rant for today. I really did not know what I was going to do for today's vlog. I just knew that I was going hiking with my dogs. And since I'm doing that, why not film it and make some sort of content out of it? Again, I have not planned out yet. I have not planned out my content, which I should. Right now, my vlogs are, I don't know, they could be kind of boring or mundane, but as long as I'm sending a positive message, that's all I care about. But I will indeed be structuring content, because today I had no idea what I was going to be talking about today at all. So completely on the fly, just like my Florida stuff, completely on the fly. Who knows? Maybe that's how exactly I should proceed with my YouTube channel. I don't really sometimes feel like I need a plan. I just do. This is just great. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick up the poop, because that's the type of dog owner I am. I pick up the poop. Y'all should pick up the poop too. Just saying. I know some of you are guilty out there for not picking up that poop. You people out there that don't pick up your dog poop, shame on you. Shame on you. You know who you are. Pick up your damn poop. Just saying. You flush your poop, right? You don't just leave your poop in the toilet all day, do you? Same concept, guys. Pick up your dog's poop. Sometimes we're too passive. We just let things go. We don't deal with things. And we try to find like a lazy solution to our problems. When in fact, what you really got to do is do some work, because it's work, guys. It's actual work. It's work to survive every day. It's work to go every day, you know, in society and be happy and be this person that is full of positive energy. That's work. It's work to have kids and pay bills and do all these things, and then you don't take care of yourself, and you don't you're constantly sacrificing. It's work. It's work. That's why I hate it when people sit here and say that if you're a parent, a stay-at-home parent, and you have kids and your husband works or your significant other works and you're the person that stays home. I hate it when people say, oh, that they have an easy life because they're staying home with kids. Please. You don't know what that person's going through. So stop judging and stop assuming. Because as I always say, come on, Blue. As I always say, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. I don't know who told me that, but assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Literally. You don't know what the next person's going through. You don't know if that mom is, you know, dealing with children who might have issues, or she's having issues too, or maybe there's marital problems or other relationship issues. You don't know what that person's dealing with. So don't sit here and say that, oh, you know, just because a mom stays at home with her kids that she has a simple life. Please. It's oftentimes more miserable. Why do you think like most of these men escape? Like they escape through work because they know how hard it is. They're just not willing to admit it. Oh, he's pooping again. You see what I'm saying? I gotta pick up poop. I'm never gonna get this ending done. I'm never gonna get it done. Hey, you guys wait. Look at that. 80-pound pit bull. And this is what I get. This is what I get, guys. And they get home cooked food and everything. I don't know what well, Blue didn't eat today. He didn't eat yesterday. I don't know. Blue's weird. Blue is not food excited at all. You can have a ribeye right in front of him on a silver plate and wouldn't give two. I'm just saying, he's a weird dog. So let me try this ending once more. Your mindset. And slowly shift it in a way that is positive, that will help you deal with certain things in your life, right? Because the last thing you want to end up and is depressed. I feel for you, I really do. So just as a message to all of you, you have to find your own way, I guess, right? Because it's all subjective. I deal with my issues differently than you might. It's all subjective. You gotta find it. So it takes work. Remember I was telling you earlier that working on your mental health is actually work, right? So you have to sort of like come up with a plan of action. And I think first is getting out and getting some exercise. I think that's number one. Of course, having a therapist helps. I would suggest that as well. But do one thing differently every week. Take one thing and do something new every week. Because living a mundane lifestyle, like redundant, same stuff every day, does not help. It does not help the cycle at all. In fact, it makes it worse. So introducing a new experience will help. It will help open up it'll just open shit up. It'll open shit up. There you go. So, oh my God, why am I opening the trunk? I still need to throw away this poop. Right there. Because I refuse to be a unresponsible. Because I refuse to be a unresponsible poop picker upper. Or better yet, I refuse to be an irresponsible unpoop picker upper. No, that's not it. I refuse to not be a and not pick up my shit. There you go. That's better. Okay, so my dogs are panting. I think you get my point. I gotta get home because look at this. The windows are open, so they got air. But I just want you guys to enjoy your journey of life and I guess deal with problems in a more healthier manner for those of you who are struggling. And I'm hoping that someone who needs this sees this and is able to take my message and apply it, to your life. And I want you to have a good outcome. I want everybody to have a good future. I want everyone to be happy and thrive, even though the society sort of sucks. All right, y'all. All right, peace. Oh my God, it's so good.